Hey guys, what's up? Back here, and today we are going to run Maelstrom of Chaos. So, I had this drop last night, but the other night had to go, so monsters reflect curses. Take my curse off the bar. So, area has patches of chilled ground. Monsters deal 50% extra damage as lightning. Monsters are immune to randomly chosen status ailments or stun. I don't do any of that. Monster melee attacks apply random curses on hit, and monsters reflect curses. So, go back to town really quickly. Grab. Really those, but I have full sales. So, Maelstrom of Chaos. Never done it, but this is with my Chaos Inoculation Caustic Arrow character. The only thing I haven't upgraded recently is this bow, well, and the quiver, because they both be more than I have in currency. So. Hopefully I find something in here, because I really need an infusing of currency to really take this build to the next level. I really need a better bow, because right now the chaos damage is a 5k, and I really need a better bow. +3 and also has more damage and attack speed, just to get this character better. Ideally here there will be a drill neck, but that's not happening right now, so do this. I don't even remember who the boss of this is, so oh right, Prevail. Okay. So yeah, this is an occultist. Right? This is an occultist build. In general, just probably the best. Just the best overall. This does decent damage already. I really only noticed it on single targets. But I'll go over the tree a little more after. I am working on I'm gonna make a guide for this. Once I get a few more levels in, I want to get. This is on curve in terms of running this map. I'm doing tier 2s. I think I got this from tier 1 actually. So I'm just, I thought they were monsters. Just doing this on curve, so it'll be interesting to see how this build goes forward. So far, I'm pleasantly surprised by how much ES I'm able to get. One of the biggest concerns I had was the way energy shield works. One of the biggest scalers is, you know, somewhere. Too bad. So, as you can see, it took a little bit to get through there. A little bit to kill him. But this build's primary playstyle is shoot and kite. here. On jewel. Worth it. So, but some things I've noticed about this build. I was mentioning the level of ES I get. I got to almost 6k with just this chest and discipline. Which was surprising because the chest is only 677 ES. I bought it 5 link because I'm an idiot, and I'm like, oh, that 5 link I can run my ideal curse setup on, which is Frenzy GMT Chain, Curse on Hit ability, which, if you take a quick look at the chest, you cannot run that on. It's 3 green instead of 2. And so I settled on Tornado Shot. Curse on Hit. May change it. May end up putting all lightning in there. The problem with that is I have no cast speed on this build. It's actually a problem when using Val Discipline because the lack of cast speed makes it really, really hard to cast. So we'll come back to that. So I ideally want to use Frenzy because the Frenzy charges will help with the build a bit too. But it's not the end of the world if I don't get it. The biggest problem is this. So, third of the time, I don't actually curse when I use my curse on hit because it doesn't hit. That's a big problem because since this build, let's scare you for a second. Since this build doesn't rely on actually hitting, doesn't rely on hits, it relies completely on the dot. I don't take any notes regarding increasing the accuracy, and a lot of dexterity isn't great to compensate, to make up for that. It's not even 200. I don't think. Yeah, 156 isn't bad, but it could be a lot better. So the reason I want to use Ball Lightning is it kind of has auto chain in it, because it strikes anything in its radius without having to, you know, actually hit it, and it has infinite range, or not infinite range, but it doesn't stop when it hits a target. Oh, I didn't pick it up. What? So to me, Ball Lightning is a pretty good curse on hit target if you need one. And I do. So Master Shrine. But I don't want to just get in there. I am CI. So I am a cultist. I think the occultist set is pretty good. I don't think it's OP. I think it's a very nice. I think it's the one buff CI needed. I don't think CI needed a huge buff. But with the state of damage in the game today, have to have a way of sustaining your energy shield with your CI. And a lot of times the solution was Ghost Reaver or EV, or not EV, Zeo, and basically giving a DPS-based regen, like life leech. In a way that it doesn't help against bosses. It allows bosses to remain sufficiently hard while still giving a buff against just mobs. And it allows to be sustained. So I have a great sense of staying on track. So, like I mentioned with the accuracy problem, one of the problems sort of with this build is it does not run as much intelligence as a normal CI build, and since one of the best ways to increase energy shield is to stack fuck tons of intelligence, like upwards of 400. I felt that, you know, after I figured this out, I realized this after I started the character already and decided I was going to do it. I realized that this was maybe not the greatest idea I'd ever had. And then, I was pretty happy with it. I had over 5k energy shield, once I put that on. And I knew that with more gear, I'd get it higher. You know, I spent a 1.5x on this gear, on my armor. You know, and none of this is ideal. I had dream fragments. I didn't have to buy that, but that's pretty cheap. That's about a chaos. So I bought every other piece of gear. The only pieces of gear I didn't buy are the rear guard and the dream fragments. I found those while leveling. And I have a very good pool of EX. Only, what is it? 17 disciplines, so there's still 3 levels of more ES to get. So I was pleasantly surprised by how much ES I had for the lower level of investment I have to normal CI characters. So that's part of the build that I thought would be a problem that actually didn't end up being a problem. One of the ones that is a problem. DPS. Notice I'm not really hitting Merveil for all that much. Here, you know, I mean, I've definitely made builds with worse DPS than this. Pretty much all my bow builds have had worse DPS than this, except my lightning arrow build that I don't play right now in standard. That had around 7k, and that was with a very mid-game setup. It was running in Fractum with Reduced Torment, which it was working for low-level maps, but it won't work much beyond. It probably won't even work to what is technically defined as mid-tier maps. Tier 7. I doubt it gets there. It might. It could surprise me. That is a fucking balls fast castle. Ball lightning there. And so DPS is a problem for this, but I'm not going to be too worried about it until I get to no uniques the entire fucking run. Division not found. This really looks all that good. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you later.